So in this video, we're going to get up close and personal with Ferdinand Magellan and good old Chief Lapu-Lapu. But first, it's back to Cataclan Airport for our next flight and back to the convoy of buses on the tarmac. This window doesn't look like it will be good for taking videos, but I do manage to get a semi-decent view back down to Boracay. And we're landing on Mactan Island. You can vaguely make out Cebu across the water, the city skyline through the scratchy window. Right, so here are our two protagonists, Ferdinand Magellan on the left and the Filipino chief Lapu-Lapu on the right. They were to meet here on Mactan Island in 1521 when Magellan's fleet of Spanish galleons cruised into town and tried to take over. Spoiler alert, Magellan came off second best. Lapu-Lapu not only extinguished Magellan's dream of becoming the first person to sail around the world, but he delayed Spanish colonisation of the Philippine archipelago for another 40 odd years. For his deeds in resisting Spanish colonisation, Lapu-Lapu became a national hero. And Lapu-Lapu Day is a national day observed each year on 27 April. Right, now time to explore Cebu City proper, and we were to have a day of playing Dodge the Rain. First up is Fort San Pedro. Fort San Pedro was built in 1565 under the command of Miguel Lopez, the eventual Spanish conqueror of the Philippines. There was no Lapu-Lapu around to stop them this time. This interesting looking building is the Museum of the Filipino Catholic Church. Now we didn't go in, we were more interested in Cebu's Metropolitan Cathedral. And as the rain started again, it was a good place to seek shelter. Right, now this gem is arguably Cebu's most venerated religious relic. Also known as the Minor Basilica of the Holy Child of Cebu, this holiest of churches is a real survivor. It was established in 1565, the oldest church in the Philippines, and burnt down 3 times. It was rebuilt in its present form in 1737. The stained glass windows inside the church all tell a story. This one here focuses on the planting of Magellan's cross, which we'll get to next. Magellan's Catholic legacy, a large wooden cross, is housed in this tiny building. The crucifix on show apparently contains remnants from a cross Magellan planted on the shores of Cebu in 1521. The painting on the ceiling here shows Magellan erecting the cross, although it actually looks like the locals are doing all the work while Magellan just stands around with his mates. Now here's the Heritage of Cebu monument, and it's quite a nifty structure. Contained within it are representations of 500 years of Cebu's history. The basilica and the cathedral can be seen here. And this has to be the planting of Magellan's cross. And this looks like the Battle of Mactan. That's got to be Lapu-Lapu on the end there. Well, once the rain stopped, not far from the Heritage of Cebu monument is this place. The Yap San Diego Ancestral House in Cebu is one of the oldest houses in the Philippines. And it's said to be the first ever Chinese house built outside of China. With some very interesting residents. It was built between 1675 and 1700, the good old Spanish colonial era. And it's quite unique in that it features a combination of Spanish and Chinese influences. And now here we are at kilometre zero, the very centre of Cebu itself. The Cebu Provincial Capitol Building is the seat of the provincial government of Cebu in the Philippines. The entrance is flanked by statues of two very important locals. Lapu-Lapu. It's now time to take a walk down Osmeña Boulevard to see what we could see.